So if you're just starting your career as a designer or you've been in the design space for a while and you're probably looking for real life proof of experience in order to get your first entry role as a designer, then stay tuned because in this video I'm going to be sharing 6 fantastic ways you can gain experience as a newbie. But before we jump into it, please make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button in order to stay updated on new videos that are going to be coming up in this channel. So as a newbie designer, it's already challenging to get your first entry role, and you want to make sure that you have a proof of experience. You want to make sure that you have 2 to 3 projects that you can showcase as your proof of expertise or as a proof of experience that are actually bringing a solution to real life problems. And in a GC, I'm going to share 6 fantastic ways that you can gain experience as a designer. Very first way you can gain experience as a UI/UX designer is volunteering opportunities. Volunteering is a very good way that you can gain experience in order to add to your portfolio or your CV, or beyond the boundaries of your portfolio and your CV. When you get volunteering opportunities, it feels like you are in an actual working environment, and it forces you to get out of your comfort zone and actually provide a solution to a real life problem. So when you're working as a volunteer, it's not just, oh, my personal project, I can work on it whenever I want to. Now you're working with people, you're learning, and that is a very good way to gain experience. So there are a lot of startups and community that offer volunteering projects for newbie designers to gain experience on, and I think you should take a very good grasp of that opportunity. And I will link in the description volunteering opportunities you can apply for in order to gain experience as a designer, so do well to check that out. The second way to gain experience is through internship opportunities. This is one of the most popular and effective ways to gain experience as a designer or creative in general. And the fact that many companies are open to taking interns is such a beautiful opportunity, especially startups. And that is one of the best ways to gain experience. Working as an intern is going to expose you to a professional working environment, is going to expose you to understanding workflows, communicating with other team members. It's basically going to give you the experience you need in order to start working in real life projects. To find internship opportunities, you can check out platforms like LinkedIn and Glassdoor, or you can reach out to these company owners and CEOs by sending out a professional and well-structured cold email showing your interest to learn and to grow and to contribute to their company, and just see ways you can help while gaining experience as well. It's very important to also note that some of these company owners might not respond to your messages, or some might not even agree with your offer, and that is very, very okay. You shouldn't see that as a negative feedback or be discouraged by that. You just have to keep applying or reaching out to people, talking to friends about it, and just waiting for the right time. And be very hopeful, or you can talk about it on your social media platform and see if people can actually reach out. But do well to reach out to people as well in order to have a more broader opportunity of getting an internship role. Your learning curve or your experience is very, very also dependent on the kind of company you gained an opportunity in. If it's a large size company, you might get the opportunity to work on minor things, but you might not get the opportunity to work on the overall thing as a newbie designer. But if you find yourself in a small size company or a startup company per se, then you have an opportunity to probably work on everything. Since the team is not much, you just have that opportunity to work on a whole lot of things, and you should really take that seriously, because that was one of the ways that I learned at a faster pace, because I found myself in a startup company and I was constantly faced with challenges, and so I always push myself out of my comfort zone to learn, to iterate, and with that I learned very fast. So even if you find yourself in internship opportunities, it's very important that you push yourself. Even if you're not given so much task, you push yourself, ask for feedback. With that you can learn, gain experience, and can add it to your portfolio or to your CV in order to apply for jobs that you are much more interested in. I also wanted to talk about the fact that some of these internship opportunities are not paid, while some are paid, and some are just there to give you like little stipends to encourage you. And I would say that if you're just starting out, focus on the experience, focus on the solution you're bringing, do your best, challenge yourself. And when it's the right time to start adding monetary values to your skill, you are definitely going to know. It's not a bad thing to work on an internship role without being paid, just gathering the experience, which is the most crucial thing you need in order to apply for your first entry role. The third way that you can gain experience as a UI/UX designer is to work on side projects. And for me, these are passion projects. When you become a UI/UX designer, or you start getting yourself into UI/UX terms and understanding what UI/UX design is, you find yourself in that place where you become much more attentive and mindful of designs and applications and all of that. You're just mindful, and you begin to notice errors when you scroll through websites or mobile applications. You begin to pick on things. So if as a designer you're looking for ways to gain experience, working on a passion project is one of that ways you can gain experience, because it opens you to being creative with your own skill. When I was in my early stages as a designer, one of my passion projects that I worked on was WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp a lot, and a lot of people use WhatsApp, and there was just some features that I thought would be so cool to be on WhatsApp, and I took that as a project and I completed the project, and I would say that I learned a lot. My UI skills improved, my experience skills improved, my prototyping skills improved, and I just learned a whole lot in general with the project. So working on passion projects is very, very important. You can just find a project that you are interested in. It could be in any niche, in the education niche, in the finance niche, in whatever niche. You just have to find a project that you're interested in that feels like it could be done better in a certain way, and actually work on it and actually give that problem a solution. And that is one of the ways you can gain a vital experience as a designer. Now, the fourth way that you can gain experience is to offer your works for free. And now I know what you're thinking, like, free work? But hear me out. Offering your design skills for free in your early stage is a very, very strategic move, because now you get to build a relationship with this person. You get to add this work on your portfolio, be it on Ripple or Behance. You even get the opportunity of getting a testimonial from this individual or a company. Most importantly, you're creating a network. So just see it as an investment into your future career as a designer. And yes, in my early stage of being a designer, I volunteered for a startup company that I saw through LinkedIn. I created content and designing a flyer for them. Until today, I've created a relationship with the company owner that has created even more opportunities for me beyond what I've done over 3 years ago, and you will say that that is a pretty good investment. So yes, offer your skills for free. Just focus more on the learning, the value that you're providing, the solution that you're giving, the relationship that you're building, and as well share this design on your social media platforms or on Dribble and Behance. These are very good platforms to showcase your work and showcase proof of experience as a designer. The fifth way you can gain experience is to collaborate with others. You guys, collaboration can take your skills to the next level. And as a creative or as a designer, one of the fastest way you can grow is to collaborate with others. Then on a solo level is possible, but sometimes it takes more time. So you have to be open to collaborating with other designers or even a developer to bring a solution to life. So you can join an online hackathon or you can join an online challenge in order to learn to work with other people, because working with other people opens you to diverse perspectives and diverse solutions, and that is one of the ways to gain experience. And aside learning how to use tools like Figma or Adobe XD and Sketch, you have proof of experience of teamwork and collaboration, which are skills that are very, very important while applying for an entry-level role, because companies outside of your hard skills also look out for these soft skills, and collaborating with people is one of the ways to showcase these skills. If you want to gain experience as a designer, collaborating with other creatives is one of the vital ways you can gain experience. The sixth way, which is the last but not the least, is open source projects. And I know at this point you might be asking, what is an open source project? Or even if you know what an open source project is, how is a designer connected to an open source project? Now, if you don't know, just like the name goes, open source. An open source project is a software that is open for anyone to view and to modify its source code. Now you might be asking, as a designer, how do you get to work on an open source project? As a designer, you can contribute to open source projects by providing critiques on the existing products or providing a UX audit to help improve the existing product. You can also work on creating or enhancing user flows, designing landing pages, or even working on the overall product's UI. So you can see that as a designer, you can contribute to open source projects. So you have the opportunity of even working with fellow designers or developers. So there is just a handful of experience in working in open source project. And so yeah, you can look out for open source projects and I'll join them and learn along the line in order to have proof of experience to apply for your first entry level role. And so yes, here are 6 valuable ways you can gain real life experience as a designer. And it's very important to note that the amount of experience that can get you to your dream job can take an amount of time. So take it easy on yourself. Remember, it's all about consistency, persistency, and determination. And don't forget to have fun while learning. So if you enjoyed this video and enjoy these tips and like to get more updates about designs in this channel, then do well to hit the like button, to subscribe, to support this channel. It really encourages me to create and put out more video content like this. And I really hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.